breathtaking coastal landscapes, hot spring resorts, charming port towns, and scenic natural landscapes. These are the things that come to mind when thinking about the Izu Peninsula. Just 2 hours away by train from Tokyo, the peninsula makes for the perfect getaway from the bustling city. In this video, we'll introduce an easy overnight itinerary using only public transport. Perfect for families or for anyone looking for a quick break from the big city. For transportation, we'll be using the JR Tokyo Wide Pass, offering 3 days of free travel on designated trains and Shinkansen in the Greater Tokyo area and its surroundings from central Tokyo to Yokohama, Karuizawa, Nasu Shiobara, and even the Mount Fuji area for 15,000 yen. After picking up our JR Tokyo Wide Pass at Tokyo Station, our trip begins with a scenic 2.5-hour ride on the Odoriko Limited Express, all the way down to the coastal town of Kawazu. Here, we'll set out on rented e-bikes to the Kawazu 7 waterfalls before enjoying a nice lunch made with locally grown wasabi. Making our way back to Kawazu Station, we'll take a train down to the port city of Shimoda for a scenic stroll before boarding a shuttle bus to our accommodation for the night. We'll start day 2 by taking a bus and train for a morning walk along the picturesque Jogasaki Coast, before taking another train up north to the resort town of Atami, where we will visit Kiunkaku, a beautifully preserved Japanese-style inn. Finally, we'll end our trip with some souvenir hunting in the nostalgic shopping arcades around the station. My name is Matt Evans. Join me on a perfect 2-day getaway to the Izu Peninsula. Day 1. Arriving at Tokyo Station, we start by making our way over to the JR East Travel Service Centre, where we'll pick up our JR Tokyo Wide Pass. Travellers have the choice of buying the pass over the counter at a ticket office, buying it at a reserved seat ticket machine, or making an advance reservation online and then completing the transaction at a reserved ticket machine. Whichever method you decide to use, just remember that you'll need to show your passport in order to prove your eligibility and complete the purchase. Armed with our JR Tokyo Wide Pass, it's time to head up to the platform and board the Limited Express Odoriko for a relaxing and scenic journey along the coast to the Izu Peninsula and the small town of Kawazu. A short walk away from Kawazu Station is the Kawazu Sightseeing Information Center, where we rent our e-bikes for the morning before cycling all the way to the Kawazu 7 waterfalls. A pleasant wooded path along the river allows visitors to enjoy various views of the 7 waterfalls, which range from 2 to 30 meters in height. It's said your wish will be granted if you manage to throw one of these rocks inside the circle made of straw. But I guess today isn't my lucky day. Probably the most famous spot along the walk is right here at the Shokedaru Falls. The 2 statues to my left are from the 1926 Kawabata Yasunari short story, The Izu Dancer, set in this part of the peninsula. As well as the waterfalls themselves, the river is known for its many interesting rock formations resembling the scales of a snake, formed, like the river itself, by flowing volcanic lava many thousands of years ago. Our stroll along the Kawazu 7 waterfalls complete, it's time for a bite to eat. The area's geological conditions make it ideal for wasabi farming, so what better way to try out the local specialty than with a wasabi lunch? The Kawazu area is especially known for its wasabi, so we're here at the Wasabi in Kadoya to try a local favourite, a a simple bowl of rice topped with bonito flakes, and of course, a big bowl of wasabi. Itadakimasu. It's really good, but that was too much wasabi in one mouthful. After our wasabi lunch, we retrace our steps to Kawazu station and take the Izukyu line south along the coast to the pleasant port city of Shimoda. Shimoda is best known as the place where Commodore Perry and his American warships arrived in 1853, forcing the country to open its borders to foreign trade. Today, it's a peaceful harbour town and the perfect spot for an afternoon walk. Along Perry Road, visitors can soak up the local atmosphere and take in some historic buildings, some decorated in the Namako Kabe or sea cucumber style the area is famous for. At the end of the road stands Ryosenji Temple, where the Shimoda Treaty was signed in 1854 between Japan and the United States, ending Japan's era of international isolation. Back at Izukyu Shimoda Station, we board a shuttle bus to our accommodation for the night, the Hotel Izukyu. Located within easy reach of the popular Shirahama beach, the Hotel Izukyu is a mid to large size resort-style hotel with comfortable rooms and natural hot spring baths. So we're about to enjoy a traditional style buffet dinner. I've got my beer, I've got 3 tickets right here to exchange for 3 main courses of my choice. Let's see what we get. Kanpai. I've got some tempura and some katsuo no tataki, which is seared bonito. And to finish, we've got a custard pudding with 2 bite-sized cheesecakes. Well, that was a big, delicious meal. I'm going to jump in my private bath and get an early night. Day 2. As the sun rises on the Izu Peninsula, we take the train back north for an early morning walk along the Jogasaki Coast. This section of Izu's eastern coast is popular for its breathtaking views of jagged cliffs and rock formations. We're finishing our walk today at one of my favourite local landmarks, the Kadoaki Suspension Bridge, hanging 23 metres over this rocky inlet with spectacular views out to sea. After a scenic walk by the sea, we continue north along the coast by train to the resort town of Atami, where we'll visit the beautifully preserved former traditional inn, Kiunkaku. Built as a private villa in 1919 by a wealthy shipping magnate, the property became a ryokan in 1947 and remained in operation until 1999. Today, it's owned by the city of Atami and open to the public as a cultural property. A visit to Kiunkaku takes you through rooms of varying styles, from traditional Japanese-style guest rooms where famous writers like Mishima Yukio and Dazai Osamu stayed, to more Western-style rooms, and even Roman-style baths. But perhaps the main highlight here is Kiunkaku's secluded and elegant garden, combining classic traditional elements with some modern touches. Before we say goodbye to the Izu Peninsula, there's just enough time for some last-minute souvenir shopping in Atami. The 2 shopping arcades by the station, Nakamisedori and Heiwadori, offer plenty of options for purchasing souvenirs. Inside Atami Station, some Atami branded shops even offer discounts for JR Tokyo Wide Pass holders. Something to keep in mind if you're planning to purchase the pass for your future trip. Okay, so for souvenirs, I've got some traditional cherry blossom flavoured sweets and some longue de char biscuits. And that was our 2-day trip exploring some of the highlights of the Izu Peninsula. Thanks for joining me. I hope this video was enjoyable and perhaps inspired some ideas for your next trip to Izu. For more information about this trip, or to watch another video, click the links on the screen now or head over to japanguide.com, your comprehensive, up-to-date travel guide first-hand from Japan. Thanks for watching, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell for more videos about Japan. Happy travels!